Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So I'm here in a little bit of a different area, a little bit of a different bus stop that I've never boarded or alighted a bus before. Well, this side of the road. This is Roberts Close in Streatham, and we're now waiting for the 10:51 as per timetable, but on bus times the 10:49. Stagecoach West 51 to Cheltenham. Welcome back to another ride and review series episode. Today we're waiting for YP67 XBR 15342. Now I have done a ride on board of this bus before and it has a loud retarder scream. We're going to have a little gander at 15342 YP67 XBR on the 51 up that bloody road, the A435 to Cheltenham. Well, hey! If you enjoy my videos and you want to see more just like this every single day at 6 PM UK time, make sure to leave a like, comment if you enjoyed the video, subscribe with the notifications turned on so you never miss another one by me. Anyway, we're going to wait for the bus. It's just leaving town now, so should be here very shortly. Okay guys, we're now on board. It is 15342 YP67 XBR. Now, this is a Scania N250 UD ADL Enviro 400 MMC. Of course, it's Stagecoach Golf, still interior and exterior. One of these has been now painted into the We've Got You colours, one of them, 15340, out of the 55 branded. So this is branded for service 55, Chippenham to Swindon. It's not on that 55 at the moment, obviously. It comes out of Swindon Garage and it usually operates on the 55 S6 and sometimes on the 51. Talking about facilities on board, here we've got USB-C, which isn't switched on by the driver, and we've got reading light there as well as the high back leather gold seats. And this bus still does have a retarder screen when it brakes. The retarder instantly kicks in and is very loud. It's the same as when I did the ride on board a few months ago on this exact route with Remy at the helm, back then on the 51 Ceviche's car park when we were off the Barn Theatre. So it still has that retarder screen, which I hope will kick in when I'm filming, but it is really loud, especially when you're downstairs at the back. But yeah, so we've just gone past South City Golf Club, about to go under the A417 flyover and pass through Parrots Brook, which I used to think was called Parrots Brook, but it's not. As for stop bells, they're on the back of every single seat on the seat closest to the aisle, and there's no posts on the upper deck, as demonstrated here. So the handles are on the sides of the seat in the aisle. Anyway, we'll do more of a review as we go along, but you know how I feel about Scania MMCs. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, see you in a bit. So let's see if he diverts. What? Okay guys, as you can tell, this driver absolutely puts his bloody foot down, which is what you love to hear. The seats are really nice, they're not too slippy, but they're not too wooey. They're a bit on the slippy side of the spectrum. As I said, we are just behind the back wheel, so it is a bit all over the place. What I do like about these ones is you get a hook to hang shit on. So that is really nice. You don't get that on the SM18s because you don't get that one on the SM18s because you have the posts on the seats up here, not on the side. All in all though, I do really enjoy this bus. It is really quick, it's really nippy, it's really nice. I haven't actually heard the retarder scream yet because we haven't really slowed down this whole time. We are just coming into 7 sprints now. And this thing goes absolutely like a rocket. It's so quick. But it really depends based on the driver. But this is a really good part of road to test stretch the bus's legs, especially if they're new, to see how quick they go. There's the retarder screen. So yeah, that is the retarder. You can hear it. It kicks in really early when you're braking. Upshift really well, this bus. It has no problem changing gears. It has no problem downshifting either, so all good. And yeah, this one is quite good for that. The configuration is your normal configuration that you see on all Scania buses. Well, E400s and A400 MMCs. You have one wheelchair bay and one buggy bay with fold-down seats on both sides, 6 fold-down seats on the lower deck. You have a double seat on the front axle as a bench style, not 2 separate ones like you do on some of the Scania 400s. And then as throughout the rest of the bus, you have your normal seating, and the seats on the rear axle are low seats, not high seats. For example, 15650 have high seating. So you don't have these when you're sat on the axles, because the people right at the back on the lower deck will be seen as easily. But yeah, all in all, very nice. Obviously the USB's not on, which obviously makes it a little bit bad, but no complaints about that, because it's just a added feature of the bus. Overall, this is a really quick bus. As I've said, it does have that retarder screen, which kicks in really well, which means kicks in really early, which means the brakes are really loud. Like, you can hear them now. Like, we're not even braking, and they're that loud. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's a bit. But apart from that, all really nice. I do really enjoy this bus. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the YP67s. I think they are the worst batch of Enviro 400 MMC done by Scania. So that will come into the rating of this. So this is the first ride and review of a Scania Enviro 400 MMC on the channel. I'm going to keep this as unbiased as possible. Obviously the retarder screen for me lets it down a little bit. It is quick, it's responsive, changes gears well, as I've all mentioned, which are all positives. The retarder screen is just a bit of an issue, as well as it being a bit iffy on the suspension, which I'll try and test out when we get off at the prom. But all in all, I'm going to rate this bus a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's not too bad. It's not a really bad Enviro 400 MMC. I think you know where I stand on the bad Scania Enviro 400 MMCs. When I do a video on them, you'll know, because it'll be my first one that's lower than a 5 rating. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to rate it a 6.5 out of 10. The retarder screen kicked in again there. It's really loud, but hey-ho, spaghetti-o. We're just at Charlton Kings Clock Tower, outside the Lidl. It's really good, sound of the pound. Heading through to town. So yeah, guys, as it came around that corner in that clip, you could just about hear the retarder scream. I don't know if it's very clear, but you could hear it. It is very loud as per that. But overall, it is a really nice Scania 15342. I'll rate it 6.5 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching this ride and review of YP67 XBR 15342 on the 51. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, 6 PM, same time, same place. You'll be sure of it.